South Koreans are indeed mourning for the loss of former President Kim Young-sam, whose election as head of state put an end to decades of military-backed rule. Kim died early Sunday morning at the age of 88. Thousands of figures from all walks of life in the country have been paying tribute to Kim, who led the country between 1993 to 1998. President Park Geun-Hye, who returned earlier in the day after her 10-day overseas trip for regional summit talks, has offered deep condolences to Kim. She will soon visit the altar for Kim set at Seoul National University Hospital in central Seoul soon, according to her aides. He passed away at the SNU Hospital shortly after midnight, after being hospitalized for several days with a high fever and breathing problems, due mainly to a severe blood infection and acute cardiac insufficiency, according to the hospital. An iconic pro-democracy activist, Kim resisted military rule for decades and was often jailed or under house arrest. He ran the country's first free direct presidential election in 1987, but split the votes for the opposition with fellow activist Kim Dae-jung, allowing former General No Tae-woo to take office. Kim defeated Kim Dae-jung in the 1992 election to be inaugurated the following year, becoming the first civilian to take the presidential office since 1962. Kim's presidential term was highlighted by two major events: the first nuclear crisis with North Korea in 1994, and then the Asian financial crisis in the late 1990s when Seoul had to accept a bailout from the International Monetary Fund. Kim's administration had his two predecessors, both former Army generals, convicted on charges of treason and corruption. However, Kim pardoned them before his departure from office. The government of President Park Geun-Hye has decided to stage a state funeral ceremony for Kim, which will take place at the National Assembly on Thursday after a 5-day mourning period. He will be buried at the National Cemetery in Seoul.